Hello, it's me again, CA1V, here to give you game number 3 of my cast. I will stop numbering them. Um, I like saying my name as well, CA1V. Anyway, into game number 3, put the heads at level. We've got two players here. I won't pronounce their names because I'm not particularly good at pronouncing names. Got red zerg and blue zerg. Went for a different matchup for me. Found this on Starcraft 2 Orcs replays. Thank you for everyone who watched my last video. It was interesting to see that over sort of 48 hours how many views I got, what feedback I got, people messaging me saying it was good, bad, what I did wrong, what I did right, how I should improve. People saying they enjoyed it, they're looking forward to seeing more. So I've sort of planned out in my head when I'm going to produce stuff, or when I'm going to cast stuff, sorry, not produce stuff. I will work more on overlays and switching and doing a little bit more, making it a little bit fancier, but for right now I'm just going to do what I do best, and that's just talk about Starcraft. Please for every sort of cast, if you can, if you watch it, please hit the like button, please hit the share button, please subscribe. The more it gets out, it gives me more enthusiasm to do more. I was really enthusiastic. I wish I could do more over the weekend, but I work full time, so it's very, very difficult. Obviously, the more and more this happens, the more cash I do, the more feedback I get, it makes me more enthusiastic to do more. So, thank you very much for everyone who spoke to me and gave me their thoughts on it, good or bad. It was good to see. We'll jump into this game now, talk a little bit more about the game. Both Zerg players are Diamond players, so we should have quite an interesting game. Both going for a hatch first. We'll probably go into gas next, and then spawning pool. The reason you probably go gas first is to get Zergling speed, and then produce some Zerglings, and our player here is going for a spawning pool. So spawning pool first, maybe, and then into gas. Should both do about the same time. We've got both overlords here, probably going to intercept each other here. Our blue Zerg's APM is insane. I have noticed with APM that it's quite high on this screen, but when you go back to your performance tab, it's really, really low. Mine's dropped considerably. I usually rock about 170 to 200 APM, and now it's down to like 100. I haven't changed much at all in the past couple of days, but this new patch seems to have changed that as well. If I could predict, I'd probably say I'll go for Zergling Baling first, and then maybe into Muta or into Hydralisk. We'll see. I like to make some sort of prediction of how the game's going to turn out. This is different for me. I don't usually cast Zerg. I'm usually a Protoss player, but it's different for me. I need to learn all about the different units. We've got our blue Zerg going for metabolic boost, which will increase the speed of the Zerglings. And our red Zerg is going into a baling nest, so I got that one right. Balings are very, very useful. Taking out hatches, you got, I don't know, up to say 8 to 12 Zerglings that are all balings, can quite easily take out a hatch. Obviously Zerg rely heavily on hatches and queens. Our blue Zerg is also going for a baling nest as well. The one thing I will note is about creep spread. I see a lot of players do this. If you take a note from Stefano, his creep spread is incredible. He connects the bases, and he also uses a queen and an overlord to produce creep all through the map. It gives you a huge advantage, especially if going up against someone like a good Terran player, where drops are going to happen if you like it or not. So doing something simple like connecting the two bases here. If you get a drop here, and this area here, you can run it very, very quickly. If you haven't got creep spread, you are slowed down. If you see a queen off creep, they struggle to move around. So connecting your bases, so if our Terran player were to get back into his medivac and drop down here, you can run down very, very quickly. And that back and forth technique between these two parts here is very, very common. We got some Zerglings on the field. Probably just going to scout. Nice little split there. Just see what's going on. He knows he's going into Balings, so he might transition to something different now. I would say go for air. If he knows he's going for bailings, I would probably say go for air. But yeah, again, both, and these are diamond level player people that, you know, just connecting these two. Probably not so much in ZVZ. You probably aren't going to worry about drops so much. But if you pro these players on TVT, you pro see connecting this creep spread, joining the creep spread, getting it more out there. I'm guessing ZVZ, so Overlord less scouting and seeing what's going on. What does he see? Yep, he's going for S. He's got a spire here. Will our red zerg see this? Will he see it? He sees a spire. He sees it. So no, there you go. Talking about that queen of creep, very very slow, and so yeah, now he's noticed. I better have some creep spread here. That's what I'm talking about here. How slow a queen is between these 2 points. He saw an overlord. If he got that creep spread in between the two, he could have stopped the overlord from seeing the spire and then hidden that. Just my little 2 cents there. Got a third base going on to here, and our red zerg is moving. Our blue zerg, sorry, is moving out. And I'm guessing he's seen. Yep, he's seen the third, so he can try and deny the third base here. Very very standard play. I was going to go on to something there. I completely forgot what I was going to talk about. I'll probably come back to that in a second. Yeah, going to deny that. No, he should see this and he should cancel. I know it's almost done. I guess he's in 2 minds. Do I cancel it? He's not going to get the cancel off. That's quite a bad play there. 1, he's lost 300 minerals. 2, I'm guessing he was waiting for it to complete to see if he can get it out in time. That was what I was talking about, sorry. ZVZ, I'm guessing they wouldn't have an insane amount of creep spread. Hopefully the attack finish. That was a good play there, if it's that quickly. He tried to come from this top side here and getting in between. The red zerg split up his units here, so he couldn't get out. So he tried to get out and he attacked him that way. Pretty standard play, really. Splitting him units, and now he's got muteless on the field. He's trying to go for a counter attack here, trying to get rid of his third base. Pretty standard, and that's what I was trying to keep talking about. Producing a lot of creep spread between ZZZ, I guess you wouldn't want, because that would make the transition between bases a lot quicker. You might want to slow them down, especially if you're going for air. You want them to slow down off creep. I'll have to look, but boy, if you can tell me if ZVZ there isn't an insane amount of creep spread. I'm sure if I look at some of the extra players like Lenok or Stefano, they probably have a lot of creep spread. Our red zerg is committed to zerglings. He's made 18, made another 2. Our red zerg is going into 1 attack upgrades there. That 1 attack, yeah, 1+1 there. Now, if this was me and I saw Mutalisks as a zerg player, I probably would go into Hydralisks and Bailing, zergling Bailings. Just for this reason, if he was in Bailings, he could just storm in, take out that hatch, and he's got the Hydralisk to take care of counter-attack the Mulisks. A bit of damage there. I'm guessing he's going to go for another counter-attack in a minute. More Mulisks coming out. Our red zerg is producing some more zerglings, not transitioning into anything else. Both at 126 supply. Another 6, another 38. He's committed to zerglings. He has got the bane on there, so I don't think he's going to use. And he's a bit more creep spread. Now what he should do here is, so he got 2 clumps of forces there. He should keep one in the middle of the map. That half should go off. And he's just scouting off. No. So 2 clumps of units as he rose up. He should use one half to put some pressure on the zerglings, the other half going to the main base. And he's going for that third hatch, he's going to get it. Denied that. So now he should really go up to the... he really should go up to the main base, or split his units up if he's worried about another attack from Zerglings, which is going to happen because he's got another 32 on the way. Very, very cheap units. He's hovering a lot of gas. He's got upgrades on those. He's got 1-1. He really should go into Hydralisks or more Bailings. But he's going with Spine Claws to put some active defense there. And he's hovering around. I'm guessing he's deciding what to do. I would split up. Half go up to here. Half go up to the main. And he's left it too late. What? I don't know what he's... Oh, now he's reacting to it. So he's going to get a queen. And... if that was me, all those Zerglings, I'd go for the drones, then the hatch. Because he would have probably got a lot more economical damage by taking the drones out before the blue Zerg came out. He's going for burrow when he's got Mutalist on the field. Maybe he's going for a roach play or a Zergling high play. You could then burrow the Zerglings down and do a pop-up attack. We'll see. A lot of queens in the field. He should put out his creep spread a little bit more. He has got one little bailing just there for guessing a little bit of defense. He's got a lot of Mutalisks. He really, really should put some pressure on. He should do a counter attack. Go for that third base. And we've got another attack here. Good little split there. I'm guessing check if he's got another third base here. And he's going back into his other third. And he's going to run straight into the main. And he's probably going to get the queen. He's just going for economical damage. He's got good... his splits are pretty good as well. He's backing off, going back in again. He's got all these Mutalisks. He could do so much damage to these Mutalisks. He's got another 5 on the way. He could do so much damage if he went up into the main. Take out those Overlords, stop his production. Take out the queens. He's got more Zerglings. This is just a mass Zergling play. He's got a lot of Zerglings. Have they got any more upgrades? Still the 1-1. He's just putting pressure. He's just being aggressive. Taking up drones. Unit lost tab. Our red Zergs have lost a lot, but our blue Zergs lost more. That's quite interesting. He should use these Mutalisks. He should split them up, keep some at the main base, run up into red Zerg's main base, and do some harassment. Take out some Overlords. Put some pressure on. At this rate, he's going to have another wave of attacking, and if he goes for into the main again, takes out this other hatch, our blue Zerg's going to be in a lot of trouble. And here they come now. Going to run straight down. He's got a nice little split going off. Yeah, lovely little split there. One going into this third base, one going back into the main base. Good little split. He's going to do some damage here, and some more damage here. Blue Zerg has a lot of trouble. Not much he can really do now. He's not got much minerals left. He was committed to these Mutalisks. He should have used them. Should have used them. And that's it. I'm guessing that's GG. Let's have a quick look. Oh, what was going on there? Good luck, have fun. Pause, lag, okay, sec. Say please pause before. That's another big point. If you want to pause the game, just type PP and let the player pause for you if you've got any troubles. It's just polite. I'm guessing this player just paused for no reason, didn't say anything. And he said, nope, why so rude, go. And he's saying he should have lost it. Our blue Zerg is saying he should have lost it. If you look back at that game, or if he looks back at his replay, he could have won it very, very easily. He just didn't do enough pressure, enough damage. He asked, really? Really? And his comeback is, you suck. Okay. No justifications for that. The only thing he could have done is, like I said, is split up his Mutalisks, go into the main red Zerg's main base, do a counter attack, take out some of his queens, take out some of his hatcheries. He was camping too much. I don't know what he's really waiting for. The Zerglings were cheap. You can see he's hovering a lot of money. The Zerglings were cheap. He was just producing 30 at a time, just doing wave after wave of damage, and it was just chipping away slowly. It was I would say poor play. I would say poor play. Um, a blue Zerg really should have split the units up and did some harassment damage to his overlords. Gone in and out, took some overlords out, dropped his supply, which will reduce the Zerglings. And he could have put some more pressure on, and will give him a bit more chance to boost his economy. Yet again, it could have been down to the creep spread. If he had some more queens on the field and the creeps were connected, he could have got to those Zerglings a bit better, or blocked them off with a queen just to stop the damage. The splits from our red Zerg player was really, really good. Coming down, so he must have seen them, and then splitting off very, very well, and just chipping away at him very, very slowly. But that's it for this cast. Thank you very much. I will upload straight away. If you can, please like, subscribe, and share my content. Would be really, really helpful to me. And I will see you again, guys.